topic 6 will probably last us for the entire month. Alright, so you'll find that you're very buried in this topic. So there are some pointers for you here to guide you how to survive this model. Okay, now this is a topic which we briefly started the last lecture that we saw. Right, it's a topic with lots of equation, lots of diagram. And therefore, right, when you actually go through the concept, you must know the overall objective. No matter whether you're using diagram, equations, the key focus is income and interest rate. It's not income alone or interest rates alone. Right? It is to look at both together. Okay, so no matter how you change the variables, okay, all our answers must direct us to the effects on income and interest rate. Now, if you actually glance through your notes, there's quite a lot of blanks with a lot of gaps to fill up for diagrams and equations. Right? So you must know yourself well. If you are very slow, right, I'd rather you pay attention to analysis. Go back, download the appendix material from my Google Drive, and fill up the gaps. Don't come to lecture with the intention you just want to keep copying. All you see is equations and diagrams. There is no new theories being taught. Alright, we have already learned the theories in topic 1, 2, and 4. Consumption theories, investment theories, money market, which is the money demand theories with money supply. Right? So at any time, right, you are not familiar with the basics, you have to go back to the previous topic. So don't come to lecture busy copying. Right? Focus more on the steps and the analysis. Okay? Now, generally, we're going to do a lot of diagrams and calculation. But you must know, I will generally show you both approaches in all my answers. But as I move along, I will recommend the better approach. So it is not that every time you must use both. You should pick one, then of course, pick one that is suitable for yourself. So if your friend chose the graphical approach, if you are not comfortable, you can't understand, and you're very slow in drawing, then go for the maths. So there is no right and wrong, but both approaches must have analysis. Analysis means you must explain behavior, household behavior, firm's behavior, government's behavior. Answer cannot be my equation says so, my diagram says so. Alright, so you must be careful. Then of course, those of you who wish to excel in macro, you must be competent in both. Then you can pick one that is very time efficient. Okay? Because of the vast amount of concept I cover in each lecture. Each lecture you will see I cover almost 20 pages of the notes. Alright? So you must really review your lecture notes. You cannot wait. You cannot say, oh, I wait until 1st January 2014. Okay? I make a resolution, I will read your lecture notes. Then I think it's too late. Okay, you have to start now because macro itself is interconnected. In fact, ISLM is interconnected, and topic 5 to 6 itself will take up 60% of the syllabus. So if you actually delay, or you even say, oh, I don't study ISLM, you can't. ISLM eventually is used to develop ADAS, so they are interrelated. Okay, so when I say review the lecture notes, what do I mean? Okay, it is actually, remember in our discussion, I will always give you key steps 1 to 5. Go back, write it out in complete sentences. Go through the steps, see whether they are logical to you or not. Don't memorize. Okay, look at your curves. Ask yourself, what are the assumptions you made? If you shifted money supply, you assume money demand, the slope was unchanged. Could you change the assumption? Right, so you must push yourself to the next level, right, to perfect your answer. Okay, and how do you know whether you have fully learned? That is, you do the reversal analysis. So in my lecture notes, I tend to discuss an increase in a given factor. I always discuss income goes up, interest rate goes up. And therefore, you on your own must do the reversal. There's no answers given, but when you run through your own answer, they are logical. They follow the key steps, and they have the analysis. So you must invest the time and effort. This is not a topic that you merely 20 pages flip through in 10 minutes, and you tell yourself you are fine. It's not. You literally have to work through them. Okay, and more importantly, everything must be finished in 10 minutes. It's always time that I keep reminding you. You can be very good, but if you're taking 30 minutes to do one analysis, then you're still failing. So you must know time is at stake. Right? Okay, so make sure you know what is required. So don't be busy copying in lecture. Right? There are approaches taught, but pick one that you are comfortable and you are confident. Then practice your analysis. Okay? And very importantly, if it is a very long journey and you got lost, you must come forward and check with me. You cannot sit there and sulk. Alright? Okay? You cannot. In a dark room, when you get darker, it gets darker. You only develop negatives. You see, you have to walk it up and you have to come to me. So ask when in doubt, but do it, try to do it, alright, before or after the lecture. Most of you know I'm here early because I have a lecture ending at 11:30. So usually I come over straight. So that's the best time to ask questions, or if not, after the lecture. Okay, but if you find that you're too tired, then what you do is book a session with me, alright, at any days when I'm in school. Alright, you can just request that I stay back after my lecture, then I meet you outside the LT. Okay, alright, now I prefer you to ask me questions in person. I really don't prefer you to WhatsApp me or email me. Alright, because it's not fair. You took 20 minutes to type the email, I took 5 seconds to reply yes or no. So to you, you're like, gosh, that's the answer she gave me. But that's all I can say. In an email, I can't draw for you. Right? Okay? So I would prefer a face-to-face. Even you see me face-to-face 5 minutes, I'm okay with it because I'm already in school. And it's easy for me to clarify the doubts rather than over email or WhatsApp. Okay? So if you want to book a session with me, it's better you SMS me, don't email me. You know, especially some of you like to email to my SIM email account, which I barely read. Okay, alright, so SMS me. Now I'm trying out one time, probably right in the month of, I'm trying maybe in 2 weeks' time, okay, to do an online consultation. Okay, I have not fully figured out how I want to do it. I might do WhatsApp. I may tell you, you may WhatsApp me from 7 to 9 p.m. on a particular day. Alright, okay, then I will type out my answer, I will do a screen capture, and then I reply you. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I may try out once and see how it goes. Okay, alright? But don't depend on it. Let's go back to the caveman age. Come and see me. Okay? It is your entitlement. I always tell my students, you owe me when I'm in school. But beyond 1st of May, alright, my life is mine. Right, so now my life is like yours. You call me to stay back, I will stay back. But if you didn't turn up for appointment, I will blast your name on my Facebook. Okay, I'll tell you you're dead rude. Okay, I will put your number on my Facebook. Like everybody will know because it happened before. Somebody make me come to school, no? Okay, I traveled to school 12 o'clock, and the person at 11:55. Miss Claire, it's raining. I don't think I can step out of the house. And it's a guy. So I said, oh gosh, you must have melted. Okay, so don't be, I mean, if I make an effort to come, right, even if I don't come to school on Wednesday, but you need me to come, I will come. Right, this is my commitment to you, but you cannot take me like a vending machine. I'm not a vending machine. If I'm one, I should be very expensive. Surprisingly, I'm not. Okay? So, ask questions. So don't do it during lecture. When you got lost, don't go and turn to your friend and say, what did she say? Don't just mark out in circle, come forward and clarify with me, or ask your friends later. Okay, so it's going to be a very long journey. By the way, this is not my daughter. Every time I put this picture, people all thought this is my daughter. Then I go like, huh? No, this is not my daughter. Okay, so anyway, it's going to be a long journey, except that the journey is long and tiring. Okay, I know it's December, I know it's Christmas, I also like Christmas like you do, but we don't have a choice. Right? We have to accept the fact it has to be ongoing. Nobody ever said it was easy. If it was easy, I would have surely removed lectures during Christmas week. But I can't. You see? Alright? So it's not going to be easy, it's long and tiring, but you're never alone. Alright? I'm committed to walk through with you, but you must walk. You cannot sit at the side and stare at me, I stare back at you. Okay, alright, so the journey of 1,000 miles began with a single step. You must take that step, not me. And anytime you get lost, you must scream for help. Okay? So I will post this set of slides on my Google Drive. So anytime when during the entire topic 5 and 6, you got lost, I just want you to read through the slides again, and you will find that actually you're not very lost. You just need to know this is how the journey looks like. You need to just, take stock and move from there. Okay? So with that, let's look at where we ended the last lecture. We were looking at the LM